Rightio. Right, let's see what we've got here. Got that. Got that. Excuse me for a second thing. Alrighty. UK Sea Fishing with Big Dan, thanks for sticking around. Agent Cal Gibbs, something like that, Aussie Welsh. Sugar Honey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Look, thanks for sticking around. What we're going to do is we're just going to head out. I'm just going to go grab the fishing rod. Now the audio is going to be a bit scuffed because I dropped the receiver or the transmitter in the water. Not one of my better efforts, but that's all right. I'll have to contact Rode today and see if I can get another one. So look, thank you, Sugar Honey. All right, so what we'll do is we'll go out and we'll see if we can get a fish. Oh dear. Oh yeah, tell me about it. Not one of my better efforts. Chat hidden, which will save batteries. Rightio, famo. Let's go. Right. Now I thought I saw a little school of whiting in here, fam. So let's just go and find out, eh? G'day mate, how'd you go?
Oh, that's good. I'm playing the game. I've got a lot of follows.
Oh yeah, it is very shallow at the moment with the low tide.
Yeah, I started on the other side and did okay. I haven't done as well on this side.
Oh, where's you start on this one? Yeah,
About an hour ago I was in there, so it should be nice and quiet now.
Yeah, whenever you see the cormorants, you know they're around.
Yeah, sure.
All right, fam. So as I said, the audio is going to be a bit stuffed. Right, so what we've got here is, as you can see, Oi. Shut up, Jim. Right, so we're just going to go out to the edge here. Is that a little stingray or whiting? Let's have a look. Ooh, let's go and have a look. No, it's a stick. Everything looks like whiting. Okay, so this is a little sandbar that juts out into this inlet. Where we are, it's perfect. We've got the breeze at our back. Okay, we'll just drop this down in a second. Hopefully I don't drop the phone this time, the way I've been going. And we should be okay in here. Oi, hello. Yep, I just saw about 10 little silver flashes dart off in front of us, man. That could be our that could be our that could be our stream done, I think. Anyway, now we're trying something new today, Sugar Honey. Right, we're trying like a water eye view of the fishing. We're trying something different, Sugar Honey. All right. So I hope you can still all hear me. You'll probably hear the wind racing through over my voice. I'm very sorry. But like I said, I dropped the Rode microphone. How's that going? Yeah. Not me, Ron. Must be thinking of Jim Carrey, not Jim Carrey, you know? Excellent. Rightio, Famo. We're in, as they say. So, oh, you can still hear me. Bit of a shock. Yeah, there was a stingray over there, Sugar Honey. No worry about them, they won't hurt you. Unless you swim over the top of them. Now, there's our first lot of fish. Beautiful. I knew I should have come here sooner. Did you see those there's a few fish feeding over there, fam. Right, let's go over here now. Yep. Let's just move in a little bit deeper. So what we need to do now is we need to adjust our camera angle like so. Let's try that. Hopefully that's not too low. That is a bit too low. Sorry about that, fam. Hang on a second. We just want to get the top of the water so that you can see all the fish following everything, okay? That's a bit better. No, that's right, Sugar Honey. There you go. Alright. Okay, so we've just had a whiting feed in front of us, fam. I've just seen one. Right, let's go. Come on, that's the spot. See him? relatives is like that, Sugar Honey. He gets seasick standing on the dock. Poor bugger. Now the wind's going to swing around just to be difficult. Let's move this around. Now what I need to do, hang on, is let's have a look at this. Alright, so we're a little bit starboard down, I think. Did it really? Oh, cow. I was going to say something very funny there, but you know, let's just keep it clean. Let's try that. Alright, a little bit of fine tweaking, fam, that's all we need to do. That's as far as you need to cast too. Really, when you're doing this, we can't catch him with a cast that far, we're not going to get it, you know. Right, let's move out of this reaper. So we're getting out into a little bit deeper water here, Thermo. Right, so we have a little bit more of a gap between the weed and the surface of the water, which is good. Right, we're still on this sandbar, as you can see. Right, so let's just move out a bit further. Okay, I'm going to move out a bit closer to where I thought I saw some of them feeding. Right, and you can tell when you've got whiting in the area, it looks like your water's sort of, what's the best way to describe it? Yeah. You see a different set of ripples, it's like it's bobbing, you know? Alright, so let's just go over here. Okay, now this is a bit better. We've got more chance of getting a fish out here. Okay? There we are. I don't know, Terry. Oh. Oh dear. Okay, so what we're going to do here, right, can you see that surface popper working, fam, or not? See that working towards you? Alright, this is good. What I should really do though, is put this next to here, like this. Now we can control it. Right, okay, come on. Because we've got the wind blowing from so many different directions today, this thing's rocking left and right like a boat on the pier in a storm. northeast, then it'll blow east, then it'll blow southeast. Just one fish, that's all we want, just one fish there. Okay, now it's going to calm down. So what we're going to do in a second, we're going to move out a bit further. Now it's blowing from the southeast, thanks for that. Move out a bit deeper. We're about to knee deep now, fam. Right. And we're a fair way off the shore again, see? Right. So, you've got to remember this inlet is full of bull sharks. Just what we need. Alright. So, what we've got here is we have actually got a little bit of a sand flat that we're going to be able to fish now. Just on here it sort of ripples down like that with the weed bed, and in here's clear. So if there are whiting in here, they will be around. Alright, let's have a look. Let's chuck that over there. Okay, there it was. There was an actual surface strike there, Fab. There was actually a surface strike there, so they're here. Good work. Well spotted, Famo. Let's go. Well done. Oh, really? Okay, well, if that's the case, he's in trouble with something. Nah, yeah. I need to kick his ass every once in a while, Sugar Honey, you know what it's like. He sort of disappears, you know. Alright, we did have a follow from a whiting. Oh, did you see that, fam? There's a school of fish over there. That's a school of whiting. Have a look at that. They just all fed over there. Hang on. Hang on. Stay here. The wind's blowing. Look, see them? They're feeding just off in the distance there. Hang on a second. Oh, can I get out there though? Alright, there's a big school of whiting here. Let's see if we can entice them across, eh? I don't like the chances though, but we'll have a go. Come on. Big school of whiting feeding them, fam. Okay. Good work, famo. Right, so this is the headache, isn't it? You want to sort of try and get them. This wind's a right pain. If it was consistent, we'd know what was going on, you know. Right, I'm just going to move over towards this school where I saw a tree. This is what I mean, we're in slightly deeper water now. So if we hug parallel to the shore, right, they were big fish too, they weren't small fish. I saw a couple of them nearly sort of porpoise out of the water. Right, so let's head over here. It's got to be very, very quiet. Okay? Very, very quiet. Oh, look at the size of that blue mammoth crab, that's huge. Coming down here, first day of the season with you guys and girls. Oh, kids Sugar Honey. You know, I've got a lot of time for Shook. The biggest problem he's got, he's sort of, I'm the only person that's never used Shook. Alright? And I stand by that claim. So, well, other than Simon. Right. There they are, fam, see that? Look at that. There was a heap of surface ripples just behind that surface popper. Now, at the moment, right, I don't really sport a good look because I've got this float in the front of the shorts, so, yeah. Rightio, I'm just going to move it out a bit more. Right, this is a big school of whiting. Okay, let's just head out here. There they are, see them? They're just feeding in there. They're just feeding in there, fam, on the surface. Hang on. So what they'll do is they'll chase little fish to the surface. Right? I should be able to just get a cast in here. I'm going to stay quite stealthy. Winds from right to left. That might be on the money, fam. That might be on the money. Right. Can you see that surface popper working there? Okay, now this wind's against us, great. Tell you what we're going to do, Famo. We're going to try a different tactic here. We're just going to move over to the right. Okay, and we're going to try and cast with the wind. Okay, at these whiting. Right, so let's just put over here. Oh, we'll try and use the wind for that again. Alright. Let's just move across. There's a little group in here feeding. Right, but as soon as you move in the water, they'll hear you and they'll scatter. This is very, very flighty fish. Whiting one of the few fish that, you know, they're like anything, you kick for them, you won't be able to get near them, and then one day you just catch them one after another. When they're in spawning mode, your appetite sort of tends to outweigh their logic. So, okay, right here now, we might be a bit closer. Right, okay, so this wind has finally dropped off. Right, there's the surface popper. Same old story, you've got to put in the time with them, you know. Just move across there. Good work. So we've got a little bit of a drop off here. Let's just work in through here into these shallows. Right. Let's see if we can get ourselves a fish. I'm glad I bought these reef shoes, you know. This makes it a lot easier. Okay, so this goes out like this now. Right, like that. That's better. Alright, can you see that surface popper working towards you? Did they come through okay? This is the area that I saw those whiting in, fam, so we're just going to keep pushing around here. Now that's interesting. So what we're doing here, famo, is I've got this nearly at camera level, right? Sorry, at water level. So we're trying to give you a first hand look at what's going on, you know? Right. Let that sit for a second. Why is that not on 720? Oh, come on. So now it's better. I don't want it on 144p, I want it on 1080 or 720. Sorry about the wind today, fam. It's not consistent. As you can see, everything's sort of blowing all over the place. looks like they've moved around, fam. Now, is the picture still fairly clear or not? That was a great hit. Rightio, famo. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start moving from right to left because I've got fish. Did you see them? There were fish getting airborne just outside of casting range. Right? And that was definitely a yellowfin. You can just tell by how it looks. So, we might have to move out a bit further, fam. Let's just see how we go, eh? I might try a bit more vigorous retrieve just to bring them in. Okay, well, thanks, Cal. Now, do I need to bring the camera up a bit or down a bit? Is everybody happy with how it's going? I have to apologise for the wind because the wind's making everything go from left to right today because it's swinging from northeasterly to easterly to southeasterly. I can see fish porpoising out of the water and feeding, fam. Right, so we're going to have to try and chase them. Right. Ooh, hang on. That's in casting range. Let's go. Yep, onto it. Oh, there it is. Bugger! We just had a little surface strike. Hang on, I'll try and swing this over here so we can see it. Let's go. Right. Oh! Oh, there was a hit. Bugger. There it is. There's another one. Well, at least we know they're around. Come on, mate. No, well. That's the thing when you use a camera, Terry, where you see them, and I don't even know whether it's facing at it because I'm following the lure. There you go, that should be able to see that one there now. Right, so we've got, I think I need to stream in 1080p, and I think I need to change the camera and like which lens it is and zoom it in a bit. Okay, there we go. But we've had little surface strikes, which is what the whiting do. They'll chase fish. Yeah, did you see them? Did you see that over there? No, I wasn't looking. Just over here, if you just watch it, hang on, I'll hold it till the next one comes up. Ready? Right? I'll hold it till the next one comes up. I hear little splashes and that sort of stuff. Right, so just over there, there's little, yeah, see it? Did you see that just leap out of the water a little bit? Hang on, they're getting a bit closer. Just down in here, they've had a little bit of it porpoising. I'll point it at where we want to go fishing. Right, there's another one that fed on the surface there. There it is. You know what we'll do? Let's just sit here for 5 or 10 minutes and watch and see if the fish come in a bit closer to us, yeah? Because I've stirred up the bottom a bit, so they'll usually swim up the dirty water trying to look for food and that sort of stuff. I'll just get the surface proper ready. Right. There was another surface fish there. We've even got some birds sticking around trying to get them as well, so you know that there's fish in the area, you know. Here it is, it's probably going to drop out of the sky any second. There it goes. That's a little kingfisher. This is a pain how we can't control this. Right, so what I'll do is I'll just hold that there. Right, I'll get a cast out and see if they're going to take a surface popper. We've had a couple of hits, but nothing's hooked up. You've got to remember too, we're trying to use plastic, right? And we're trying to use metal to catch a fish. It's not even a bait, so... Actually, I think I've figured that out now. If I hold that close to me, I can cast. And that's a better way of doing it. Right. Got a little blue manna crab that's swimming across right to left in front of us. There we go. Did you see that? That's all whiting. Look at it. Did you see the surface ripple there? See, look, look. That's all whiting feeding, fam. All right. This is good. Unless, of course, there's something underneath the whiting that's trying to feed on the whiting, you know. But let's hold. Oh, I can't get out there. Did you see that on the surface then or not? That was a big school. So that's how I can do this. I can hold it up against here. Yep, okay, great. So let's go. Yeah, see him? Come on. There was a heap of them that just flashed behind the surface popper. Don't do that. Point at the lure. I wonder if I can wrap this around. Hang on. Just, you know, little teething problems that we have to sort out. There we go. If I bring this in like this, I bring this in like this. Hang on, let me just try this out, Memo. Bring that in here. Chuck that out there. Right. Now. Ross, how are you, bud? Welcome to the stream, mate. Oh, did you see that cheeky one jump up then? They don't bite on the surface popper, do they? No. That means that we'd actually be doing something interesting. Oh, there we are. Yep, they're just starting to feed on the surface. Yep. I'm really going to try and work this so it stirs it up a bit, you know. A friend of mine said, wind it as hard and as fast as you can. And okay. There we go. That's probably a bit too vigorous actually. Let's try again. I'll try the not so vigorous approach. Okay. Oh, here comes, is that a shark or a stingray? Did you see that fin? I think that's a stingray, fam. That might have been what spooked all those little, oh. No, that's a, all right, let's have a look. Is that a stinger or a Noah? Let's have a look. Might be a little Noah. Don't you dare get near me, sunshine, otherwise. Is that a little bull shark? Can everybody see that fin? Let's see what's happening here, eh? You're going to try and take a bite out of me, Chad. Just in front of here, see a little fin that's in the water? I'll be able to see what's attached to it. I'm hoping that's a stingray. No, it's alright, Cal. We'll just see what it's doing, mate. Trust me, if it does try to bite me, it will die before I will. What are you doing, mate? You going to make your mind up, or are you going to sit there and tease all day? No, I think that's a stingray, actually. So, we'll just carry on, shall we? That must have been what happened. The stingray went under the school of whiting and they all fled to the surface. Let's go over and have a look what this is, fam. Yeah, there's whiting jumping just behind. Let's have a look what this is. Let's get a bit closer. Come on, little fella or big fella, what are you? No, that's a big stingray. Look at the size of that. That's a big eagle ray, fam. That's probably about 3 feet across the wings. Can you see that? It'll swim past us. I've had them brush over us before. We'll see if it comes in a bit closer so I can get a good look at it. Here it is. Oh, now it's chasing the surface popper. Great. So what this is doing, this is herding up a little crab. Let's just go up a bit closer and have a look, eh? I think it's just herding up a little crab. See how it's swimming in circles? And what it'll do is it'll smother itself over the crab, and then it'll just turn the crab over and suck everything out of it upside down. Look at the size of this. That's a big eagle ray, fam. Look at the size of it. See how it's bedded down? Now, that's a defensive measure. What it's done is it's seen me and gone, right, what's this joker's story? I'm just going to sit here on the bottom, right, and just see what it's going to do. See how perfectly camouflaged it is? Can you just see the silhouette of it against the water there? Have a look. Can you see that in the water or not? You only live once, Cal. It just depends how much fun you have in between, mate, you know? There it is. So I think what it's doing there is it's finally got the little crab. Right, there it is in the water. Can you see that in there? See the silhouette? What I'm going to do is I'm going to put, there it is, it's just swum off, see? Yeah, that's about 3 foot across the wingspan. Big eagle ray. See how it's just swum off? It looked at me, I looked at it. So, what's that? What's wrong? Where's your sense of adventure, Terry? I mean, we're Aussies, we're all a bit warped, you know? It's like the swear words, the F-bomb and the C-bomb. Here they're terms of affection. Everywhere else they want to kill you, Terry, you know? Whoa, that just landed out of the sky, didn't it? Just saying that's got a fish, you cheeky bugger. I think I'm going to have to start bribing these seabirds, I think. You know what I mean? Get them position with black label flamingo or something, you know? Go, here, you bring me fish, I'll give you this. Oh, okay, anything, you know? Oh, just in there. That was going right to left, I think. Yeah, oh, yep, fish, come on. There we go, little whiting, they're in closer. Come on. Little group just in here, famo. When that lure hit the water, about 6 of them sort of scurried on the surface. I just want to get one to show everyone, you know. That way I won't look like such a fishing no talent, which I'm pretty good at doing. Ooh, there they are. Great, so they're fishing. There they are, see? Oh, come on. we'll find out, Cal. They usually swim up on you from behind, mate. Oh, yeah. This little stranding pod's a good idea. It just needs a bit of fine tweaking, that's all. Oh yeah, that's right. Nature's incredible, Ross. Seriously, that's not the biggest one. I hooked one on the old platform that was about 5 feet across the wings. This huge black stingray. It was massive on the hand line. And when the hand line, come on, riding. Yep, see, come on. Oh, you cheeky bugger, that was a surface hit. Alrighty, they're back. Right, so we stayed quiet, which is nearly impossible for me. Right, watch this as it hits the water fan. That was a mullet over there, it wasn't a whiting. You can tell by the mullet when they leap out the water, they're like a little football almost profile, and they're quite dark in colour, like bronze or even like black. When the whiting leap, they're just silver and they glisten. And well, come on, I've got all these fish surfacing around the lure when it's coming in, fam, but nothing's hitting. Right, what I'll do is I'll cast this out and I'll just leave it out there, so give them time to have a look at it. Right, there we are. Okay, I'm going to just give that time to have a look at it. Usually with stingrays, Cal, what they'll do is their natural instinct is they'll swim around, right, they'll head straight for you, and then you'll see one fin drop and the other one stay up. So from my experience, if the right one drops and the left one stays up, it sort of swings out to its right, and then what they'll do is they'll swing around with their tail. That's when you need to step back, you know. Come on. Seen plenty of fish, just none of them taken. That gentleman that we bumped into when we got here, I think he'd been here for quite a while. He caught 3 and had quite a few follows, so usually you work off 1 per hour if you're doing well, you know. There we go. Hey, see that one leap out the water? That was a mullet, I think. Hey, Timothy, what are you, mate? Yeah, you'd have to be pretty unlucky to bump into a tiger snake in the inlet, then. There we go. Okay. Don't like the design of this lure. I keep getting the hooks turned up. Right, now hang on a second, famo. We've got heaps of fish on the surface here. Let's just see what they are. Right, if one leaps out, it'll be a mullet. There they are, hang on, let's have a look. Right, the water's starting to, just, hang on. Good. Yeah, maybe on the beach, but I'm actually in the inlet, Dan, so, you know, I know what you mean about the grasses and the edge. We had a funny one at Big Brook Dam one night. One night at Big Brook we were marining, and this tiger snake swam between a friend of mine and myself, and I just looked at him and said, if that bites you, you are going to die. Needless to say, you know, hey, that was a little mullet, or not so little mullet. I'm actually going to try and catch mullet on dry flies in here, famo. You would be able to do it because I know that they like eating small, like mysis, shrimp and all sorts of stuff. So I might fish a fly that looks like a shrimp or even a little microscopic critter in the surface. Dan, welcome, bud. Hey. I've got this new angle that I'm trying to work out on how to keep it in the same direction as the lure, Dan. That's a bit better. Hey, I think I figured it out. good work. Mind you, if you want to run away from something, makes it a bit more difficult, doesn't it, you know? So if I do this, hang on a minute. If I do this, that should hold me in better stead, I think. Hang on, Famo. I'm just going to try something here. So that's a really good way of doing it. Hang on. Good. So all I need to do is get a couple of Velcro straps and we're done. Aha! I do believe I've done it. No, Wilgadamus, I dropped the Rode transmitter. Oh, well, that's what he deserves, mate. You should have reported him to Fisheries, Dan, and taken a rego, mate, like I do. I can't stand that when they take undersized crabs. I've had that many altercations with it. Oh, come on! That was a hit as it landed, bugger. Come back. Oh. Yeah, the thing is, Benton, you don't know the setup that I'm using, mate. Hey, there we are. I've got a little, oh, they're all whiting. Come on, hit it. See how the water's bouncing there? That's whiting, fam. Yeah, I'm using a little streaming pod that I've designed, mate. Just a little toadfish chasing it. Popper. So this is not actually the camera. This is something else. That's a little bit better though, but it doesn't help that we've got the northeasterlies, then swinging to easterlies, then swinging to southeasterlies, you know. Did he? Yeah. See? Yeah, they need to get fined, mate. That hurts them in the wallet, otherwise I'll just go back again. Right. When that old bridge was opened in the middle, there was, oh, did you see all the surfers behind that? Look at them. I think I'm going to just try. Okay. Let's try there. Come on. Oh, come on. That looked like a surface hit there. Okay, well, that's fishing, fam. You just come out here and try. Can't guarantee fish, but anyway. Mr. Purchase, thank you very much for the €10, mate. Well, Dan, in the country, the police officers are bona fide fisheries officers, mate. Hey, here's the stingray again. Hello, bud. Told you it'd circle around. There it is. See it? See that in the water, famo? Look. Just there. Swimming around looking for blue manners. I've actually seen them in the inlet before, like buried in the silt on the bottom, and I've seen all the blowfish grooming them, you know what I mean? Mr. Purchase, thank you very, very much, mate. Now, fam, when we do our stream tonight, we'll be doing the giveaway as well, okay? So, tune in for that. Just hang on a second, famo. Okay, well, I'm glad that we sorted that, fam, because the little swivel has popped the get off the thing. And that's just from the impact of hitting the water. Wow, that's a bit average. Rightio, famo. So it's quite, you've got to remember this is low tide, alright? In about an hour it's going to start rising to rising tide, so the fish come in a bit closer to shore. Coming out. Oh, what happened there? Hang on. Ooh. Flip over. Come on. Get out of there. Dislodge. That's better. Good work. Right, that might be a little bit better now. Right, now we're getting it. One fish, is it too much to ask, Ben? What I need to do is I need to clip this from the top. I need to clip this from here and here, not so much from the bottom. Of course, that's why they have bridles, don't they? So that they keep something straight. Oh, there we are, come on. We had a couple of hits today, famo. That's about it. Couldn't get anything to hook up. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? The Tinder lure, you know? Every cast is a hookup. Great advertising slogan, you know? Mr. Purchase, how are you today, mate? You good? That was a follow, but I don't think it was a whiting, I think it was a toadfish, man. Hopefully there's a few fish down the beach tonight, eh? Okay, fish feeding out the back there. You hear all those little pops on the surface? Let's just make it a... Okay. A little bit more gentler. Shanky Beard, thank you very, very much, mate. And thank you very much, Shanky Beard. Yeah, I'm having a good day, mate. I always have a good day, you know. Shanky, thank you very much, mate. Oi. Now, is everybody liking this camera angle? Is this a lot better than normal? Because you are literally about, I would say, 15 centimetres or 6 inches above the water here. So you're getting a first-hand interaction of what's happening. Okay, and look people, I really appreciate the support, okay? And as we always say, make sure that you look after you and your family first, alright? Okay? Let's bring this in. I just want a fish. Normally if there's tailor or a herring around, they'll hit, you know what I mean? So... Are you kidding? This is what I mean about terminal tackle being rubbish, fam. I put a really good quality clip on that and it's just cast my lure off. Alright people, hey look, what we're going to have to do is I've got to be somewhere at 1 o'clock. I just got the reminder. Right. So thank you very, very much for tuning in, everyone. Right. I really appreciate the support. And thank you very, very much for giving up your time to come in. Okay, we'll be streaming this afternoon. I'm sorry that we didn't get a fish, but now that I've lost that lure, I think we may as well just call it a day. And look, thank you very much. Yeah, we didn't have a really good day today. I dropped the Rode microphone in the water, and the transmitter packed it in. All right, so see ya. Look, have a good day. Thank you very much for the support, and I'll see you tonight. Bye for now.